This is a short video on what I believe is the best pocket pistol currently out there. It's the North American Arms 22 long rifle, 22 Magnum conversion gun. Why do I believe it's the best pocket pistol? Because it's one that will truly fit no matter what you're wearing. You could have this in the pocket of a bathing suit and no one would know. Bodyguards, all other types of 380s, they're gonna weigh a lot more. They're gonna take up a lot more space. This is truly a pocket pistol, and the beauty about this gun is it fires two different rounds. It has the 22 long rifle or the 22 Magnum, and you can tell by looking at those two. If I could hold them there, there's quite a difference between the two rounds. What I like about this package, this conversion package, is that you can go to the range and practice a little bit with very cheap 22 ammo, but when you carry it in your pocket, you just basically switch out the cylinder, like so, very easy, and they are marked. One says long rifle, one says Magnum, and you just pop in 5 cartridges of the 22 Magnum, and this is a very powerful round. Again, it's a 22. If it's the only thing you have on you, it's certainly better than nothing. But 22, if you're using a good quality Magnum, you're talking about 40 grains of a bullet that travels 1,875 feet per second, and you got five of those shots to take. Not the quickest gun in the world to shoot, because you do have to cock the hammer each time and fire it, cock the hammer and fire it. But I've practiced a lot with this gun, and I could get 5 shots off really quickly, one-handed with the Magnum. And again, I think it would have devastating results. It comes standard with wooden grips. I switched them out right away for these little cobble grips. They sell them on eBay for $10, $20, something like that. They give you a much firmer grip on it. The wood looks pretty, but it's not really practical. So, in my opinion, it's the best 22 pocket gun, or any pocket gun really, out there. And what you do is you take your barrel to load it. You cock the gun. It goes in this special little notch. You stick the barrel in, the cylinder in, and then there's a little rod here. And you take this rod, and it's an ejector rod. You basically take this like so, cock it back, and you stick it in there. Sometimes it's a little difficult, but there you go. And then in between each one of the cylinder holes is a tiny little notch. I don't know if you could see that, but that is for carrying this revolver, not having the hammer pressed on a live round. So there's little notches in between that you can spin this around, and when it's lined up with that little notch, you basically line up the notch, pull the trigger, and it should look like that. So you should be able to see 4 cylinders, and the 5th one is slightly askew. This, to me, again, carry in your pocket. You can carry it in a holster like this, which I got off eBay, but then I had someone basically customize it a little bit. And you would stick this in your front jeans pocket, and when you pull it out of your pants, this stays in your pocket and the gun is in your hand, and at that point you cock it and bang, you shoot. Or you have these other little type holsters that you could get, and again, it's so lightweight it's going to disappear. The one thing I will recommend is you got to carry quality ammo in this pistol. CCI is fantastic. Winchester PowerPoint is fantastic, and I've shot a lot of this Remington 22 Yellow Jacket hollow point. To me, I just think that's the most potent rounds. But the 22 Magnum is an awesome, awesome round, and there you go. And like I said, really easy to clean, really easy to take apart. If you want to use the long rifle cylinder, you just pop that out, and you repeat the whole process as I just did. So you take that and you stick in the ejector rod, and you got to line it up basically, and you go from there. It's sometimes a little tricky, and it's really important when you do have rounds in this gun that you're not rushing through this when you're loading it, because again, you have to load up just those marks just in the right spot, because I have heard about people, they didn't have it, and even when they're loading it and when they release that trigger on that little spot, just this little bit right there was enough to detonate the primer, and you have a negligent discharge or accidental discharge, which we don't want. So when you load it, you got to take your time, make sure you see that it's in that slot, and you know, load it the right way so that you're safe. But there's about 1 million reviews about these pistols, North American Arms, on the internet out there. But I just want to say that in my opinion, it's the best. If you guys think there's something better for the pocket, by all means tell me, because I have a big collection of guns, and I'd probably add it to my collection if I found something better. But you know, it's a normal day, that's going to be, you know, a second or even a third gun. It's not going to be my primary gun. But if you're just in your backyard or something like that, you got little shorts on, bathing suit on, whatever, you could just throw that right in your pocket. Even if you're running down to your mailbox, and you know, if you live in a neighborhood where there's coyotes or whatever that you don't want, you have this in your pocket just in case. And that's it. So that's the North American Arms 22 long rifle, 22 Magnum conversion, and I believe it's the best little pocket pistol available.